You're live.
What's going on, everyone? Thanks for coming. I got the link. I'm sending it out. So just bear with me real quick. I'm gonna find Laura Lee. Okay. Anybody else wants to come up on the live? Laura Lee, I've sent you and Lori the link. So, talk about last night. Man, that was a pretty surreal experience that I had at the farmhouse last night. I can hear Ghost Kitty meowing. He wants down here. To get some ice for his cup. He'll be back down in a minute. Hey, Jenny Love. First of all, I want to say I don't know what the hell went on with that video. Why it duplicated itself like that? We have never had a video do that. Every time that the video is exported, we sit down, we watch it. From start to finish. That did not happen. And so we uploaded. So I don't know. It's a mystery to me. I'd be damned if I know what happened. But anyway, last night it was something tugged the back of my jacket, and it's really scary, especially when you know that you're there alone, there's nobody around. And trust me, that thought sinks in real deep that, you know, the closest person to you is a half a mile away. And when I did the Alone Challenge at the Forgotten House, Hound was a block away from me. And that was scary in its damn self. You know, so the cat ball experience, it blew me away. Man, we were getting cat ball responses when Hound was in there doing lives, even before he started the live. Because as soon as we got there, we set the camera up. I got out the equipment. I put things in certain locations where I wanted them for the night. The only thing that I turned on was the cat balls, and I turned them on as soon as I set them down, one by one. And I had 6 cat balls deployed. Well, I sent Laura Lee and them the link, so I don't. And Lori.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, everyone. Here.
Yeah, hello, everyone. A Bluegrass, Jenny Love, Fong. So yeah, that was craziness. And the thing too was when I was standing in the kitchen, I heard that stove. I heard something messing with that stove. And then I would hear random strange things, like when it said hammer. As soon as it said hammer, I heard the sound of somebody hammering in the distance. And it was not coming from inside the house. I heard it outside the house. And that place is really, really crazy. So does anybody have any questions about anything? No questions. I wonder if can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I know you know.
I can. What's up?
Can y'all hear me? Somebody say yes if you can hear me. Sometimes we have those issues. All right, good. So, would anybody like to come up and hang out on this panel with us?
Laura Lee. You better get
I think
yourself
I sent.
up here.
I haven't sent. Yeah, I sent Laura I sent it to Ben. Who else is here that I can send it to? I'm really not on Messenger with anybody else, but they probably can. So, see, the crazy thing was too when I was doing the entrance video and doing the walk around the house, and I decided to park the camera in front of that window where I myself have seen somebody look around that window and look inside at us. I know what I saw that night. And we've got a lot of cat ball responses from that area too. So I wanted to put the camera in there and that audio off. And
how you
I
doing,
heard
Wolf and
something.
Hound?
I said, yeah.
Pretty good, brother. How are you? And I heard something, and
I am
so I
good,
went to
man.
check it out. I left the camera running there. I didn't even know that the cat ball had went off in there until I got back home and we were watching the footage last night after the thing.
Them cat balls,
So,
man,
yes,
were blinking
that
left, right,
is
and
a
center.
very active. Oh, dude, I could barely keep up with them.
Oh.
6 there in total, and it looked like you didn't know where to look, though. Just responses everywhere.
What's up, Sam?
What's up, brother Sam? Did I send you? I know you probably can't, but I think I sent you the link. No, but I'm going to. I know you got your son with you this week.
Hey,
man,
brother Sam.
So, the crazy thing was, man, is I'm standing in the kitchen before my jacket got tugged on. I clearly heard like somebody was moving around behind me. Like if Hound would have been there and been moving around. That's what I heard. And if you watch the video, when I say that, you see an orb come down and go behind me. And that shit's just, that place is absolutely crazy.
There was a few people in chat, man, that saw a few things as you were like.
Oh,
around the time you were seeing things too, or feeling things.
Yeah, so if you
there were people in chat seeing things at that moment.
I just don't know why it kept replaying.
I don't understand why it duplicated itself. I've never had a video do that before, and I don't understand it. And it wasn't like that when we watched it after it exported. So something happened to it in between when we watched to the end of it and then upload it, because we always go over to make sure there ain't anything that that we need to change, and we know that if we have to, it usually means we have to re-export. So that's crazy. But we've decided that we're going to let the video stand. We're going to let the video stand where it is, the way it is. We're just going to leave it because right now, man, it's almost at 100 views, if not already.
That's the way, man. That's what you do.
I mean, it's like I told Hound, when it gets to the end of that, to where I'm in the kitchen and stuff, then people can just do it. But if you wanted to go back and rewatch it, then you would be able to and re-see the things again. I don't know, man, but we're not gonna do anything to the video. We're not gonna re-edit it or anything. We're just gonna leave it the way it is.
Well, let me go see if that finished process.
What?
Just keep talking. They'll see you. Everybody will be able to see you.
Well, when I was down in chat, I could see and hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah. All right, that's good. We have issues down here.
The internet on your end, though,
it was, man.
But cuts in and out every now and then, like when you talk about it. That's nothing, man. It's like you're good. You're good, bro.
Yeah, we're supposed to have the best that Spectrum offers, but it's really shitty, and I'm paying good money. And
no offense,
so
brother. But all internet companies talk themselves up.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say something to them and tell them if they don't fix it, then I'm going to file a complaint and try to find somewhere else to go. There's other internet companies. So
Yeah, man, you shouldn't be having problems if you're paying.
yeah, shit. So yeah.
Well, I don't know what the setups are over there. I don't know if there's like a street box, power box, fucking whatever connects the internet to your house.
We got a box. Yeah, it connects to a signal, but and we're supposed to have the best they offer, and it is some days it's just no good at all, and it's freaking crazy. I don't get it, but I'm not going to continue to pay almost $100 for it just for the internet and it be shitty.
That's right, man. You shouldn't. Nah. Yeah. They want to say the best. They ought to live up to the best, man, and give you good service.
So I guess next weekend we're going to go if the weather permits and it's nice. I heard that like there's like a monster storm coming, and I heard that they were talking about maybe snow for Tennessee too out of this storm. So keep your eye on that, those of you who live in Tennessee.
Do you have the same weather going on over here at the moment? Because like we got weird weather over here.
You are the one who commented, didn't you? Honey buns.
I don't know.
I do. I remember seeing it. I hearted it. I don't remember which one it was.
I do have a question for you, Wolf, about your investigation tonight.
All right, well, ask, brother. That's why we're here.
Well, I've never had an experience myself like that, or anything close to that. But I want to know, what did it actually feel like getting like touched on your jacket, pulled, like getting your jacket pulled? What's that feel like? Like,
it felt just like if I would have walked up behind you and tugged on the back of your jacket.
Yeah, but was there a coldness? Was there a wind? Was there anything else?
It was cold, regardless. Except you could feel the energy. You could feel the energy in there. And here's the crazy thing, too, and check this out. And Hound will testify to this. When we were in there setting everything up before he did his live, I told the spirits that I was going to be there by myself tonight in the dark, and that I would be scared and I would be alone. If they could please come and be with me so I didn't have to be alone.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
And that's exactly what I believe they did. But to answer your question, man, the energy was crazy. That's why I was trying during the premiere. I was trying everybody to watch when I set the camera in front of that window looking inside. Not because the cat ball went off, which that was freaking cool, but because of what was actually going on inside of that room. And I know what I was seeing. I've been doing this a while now, and I'm pretty much a freaking expert when it goes to investigating this location because we've been down there lots of times.
Yeah.
And you even saw yourself the video that we shot, the Hound X and the Wolf X cam footages from down there last weekend. We did not get one cat ball response at all. That was for anything. It was audio and stuff that you could hear. So,
yeah, nothing visual.
And man, I'm telling you, dude, I can't compare. When I was in that middle room where the chimney is, I could hear somebody walking around in that front room. Like, for example, like if Hound would have been there and he would have walked in that room, that's what it sounded like. And there's times even Hound heard footsteps on the audio, and I was being perfectly still. Those cat balls, both them cat balls going off at the exact same time, plus the cat balls were going off on command when I asked them to set the cat balls off, and they would cut them off. I'm telling you, man, that last night was a crazy experience. And I've done 30-minute alone. I did a 30-minute alone challenge at the Trevick Clinic in the basement. You can go back and watch that video. It's called Wolf's 30-Minute Alone Challenge. It's the Trevick Clinic video. And I'm constantly telling the spirits, I remind them that, I love what you're doing, but keep in mind, I can't see you. And that's why I ask you to always use the equipment that we brought and stuff. So I would know where they were. So when I was talking to them, I could look at them. And I said this probably like 2 or 3 times. And on that last time, a female voice came through and said, and it was on audio, you were here. And that was the, but last night, man, was crazy, man.
Yeah, no,
I want to get, I want to get Sam back down here to North Carolina. I want to see him doing a long challenge at the.
Oh yeah, make that one happen.
Will be close. We'll be right there. But I want
then
him
it's your
to
turn,
I want him to come back.
Then it's your turn, Hound, for an alone challenge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do one.
Don't say it, but my location is gonna be a surprise location.
Oh, a different location to that one.
It's a surprise location. Look, it sounds like it won't happen. Look.
Hear that, guys? Hound's keeping secrets. We've got to find out. We've got to wait and see.
He's already got a location picked out that he's going to do his challenge. So.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Is it a similar location, Hound?
It's a ways away. I'll just put it that way.
A ways away?
Definitely home.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a location I've been wanting
gives people more of a reason, man, to hit that sub and hit that like and hit that notification bell.
And eventually, well, we're trying to wait for deer season to kind of come to a conclude. It's just getting started, so we're waiting for deer season to end before we go traipsing around in the woods. We don't want to bother anybody's hunting, so we're going to wait till season ends, and then we're going to go out and film deep in the woods videos and some stuff like that, because then we don't have to worry about bees and snakes and spider webs hanging all over and shit.
That's the way, man. Bloody wait until all that shit's over, then get back into it.
Yeah. I wonder where Lost
Safety's number one.
He had a phone call or something.
Oh. She probably does. And I guess Laura Lee's not going to come up on the panel.
No.
Did she say she wasn't?
She's watching us and football. And right now, she may be a little disappointed because her Blue Bombers are losing.
Bombers are getting bombed.
By 1 point. Not bad. They got enough time they could bring it back if they did it and do it right.
Yeah, it gets pretty cold here in this big ass fucking place. But the heat
That's what I mean.
Upstairs.
It's funny. I'd rather watch.
We've had some weird weather here, Brother Wolf. We're in summer at the moment, and it feels like winter. Like everything's just overcast, rain, windy, cold.
Right.
You know, it's that damn El Nino effect, man. That's sweeping across.
El Nino.
Yeah, that's what they call it over here on the weather, anyway. Some effect like that.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of that Destination Fear. If y'all ain't never watched that show, you should.
There's a new season coming out November 25th.
Yeah, now there's some things that I've noticed, but you have to keep in mind shows like that have to have a certain amount of ratings, or the show gets canceled altogether. But for the most part, man, the things that some of these people are experiencing in some of these freaking awful that they're going to is hell. I was
Yes, Wolf and Hound's always got great videos, guys. Always putting out the legit bangers. Am I frozen or is that Wolf and Hound? I sound like a robot. Dang. Oh, it's Wolf and Hound, not me. I'm all right. I thought it might be my phone that's like making them freeze or something. I don't know. Oh, Wolf and Hound, right, gotcha. Oh, well, they'll be back in a minute. They're sorting their stuff out. Great investigation by the boys tonight, guys. Don't forget to show them some love. Hit that like, sub to them, get the notification bell going, share them out, do the normal stuff, you know. They do a lot of great videos, put out a lot of great content and great premieres. Yes, they have great videos. Absolutely amazing. WP4L. Yeah, it's the Grill and Chill show. I'm just waiting for the boys to get back. I think I got this for now until they come back. I got the chat up, man, on my phone, so I could read what you're saying and stuff. So good night, brother Sam. Is Sam going to bed? The spirits does, yeah, they do love Wolf and Hound. They have so much respect for the spirits. Always bringing them gifts and stuff.
We watched it from beginning to end. Everything was perfect.
I hear them. The boys are back.
There we go.
Duplicated itself.
They light up those cat balls very well.
I don't know what the hell is going on. The damn shit's froze up here on the TV. I don't know what the hell's going on.
It's all right, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's nothing but our fucking crappy ass internet. You know.
Yeah, you can't help it, man.
Maybe I just need to. Well, maybe I just need to get the box down here, or I don't know, man, or something.
Get them to get maintenance out to have a look at the connections outside because you have had some weather and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's been decent. We haven't had any type of weather that would cause it to just be bad. I don't know with it.
It could be like snow, man. If it's snowing over there, you know, snow could be getting into the outside bit, wetting a bit of the terminals.
Brother, we get snow. We get snow one time a year here.
Could be anything.
That's it. Yeah, we don't have no snow. Colorado, yeah, that would be a thing probably, but yeah, I don't know, man. It just
oh, Laura has to use data on
I'm not going to continue to pay on that big money. We're trying to fix the problem. Well, anyway, man, I'm glad that you guys liked the video, man, because when I turned around and looked and saw Hound was way over there, and I knew I was going to be there. It was just a different experience being in that place in the dark by myself, and I knew I was going to do it. Hell, that I was going to chicken out and leave. You know what I'm saying? Not before I did that hour, because I'm a man of my word. I said I know
you're not that type of person to chicken out and leave, bro. You're gonna hang in there and do it all, bro.
Well, I always say that I feel like the spirits trust us. We've earned their respect, and because they never was doing me, I think was just their way of being like, yes, I'm right here. So
I agree. Yeah.
yeah, and we will be going back house in the woods on Christmas night. So
Yeah, I seen that in the
we
just
will
before
be
the premiere ended. You were looking at spending the night there, Christmas night.
stay the whole night, but
Yeah,
I mean, we're going to go down there and investigate for a little while and see what pops up. So the Christmas video might be a
24-hour
little long.
challenge in that house.
Oh, Ben, please don't put no ideas in his head.
Did you hear Hound? He said, please don't put no ideas in his head.
Oh well, there's one right there.
I mean, that would be pretty cool though. To
It would be pretty cool.
I can't even get your thing to push balls.
What was that?
All right.
We're trying to get. All right, can y'all hear me better?
How you doing, Adrian?
Oh, I thought.
That's a fact.
Well, thank you. I tried, and like I said, man, I watch other paranormal investigators and stuff, man, and sometimes I'm fascinated by some of the stuff they have, but then I think to myself, I think you're doing too much, and you're trying to make it more complicated than it has to be. Dealing with spirits and
Yes.
spirits doesn't have to be that difficult, and like these $1,000 pieces of equipment that most of the time they don't ever get anything on in the first place. And I think
That's what I was. That's what I was saying last time. I can't remember where I was saying it, but I was saying you don't need all this fancy equipment, man, to go ghost hunting. You just use the simple things, simple
That's
tools
it.
in life, man. And you're good.
Yeah, because
Laura,
I mean, we keep things simple, and we also believe in if you go in and you treat these spirits like respect, and you show them that that you're not going to go in and show your ass and show out, then these spirits will, and you're not going to get that trust on one visit. You're not, and they're trying to figure you out just like you're trying to see whether they're there, and they're going to shy away. But you go to a location that you know is haunted, that you have proof that the place is haunted, and I'm telling you, you continuously go there, you bring gifts to them, you will earn their respect, and then they have no problem coming out. And I think that these spirits are actually excited and happy when we show up, because they know that we know they're there when other people just and the rest of the world don't, and they know that we know
Well, the
they're
thing
there.
is, you respect the spirits enough. Like I watch other channels, they go in there and they curse the spirits, man. Like they cuss at them, they edge them on and aggravate them and stuff like that. Totally disrespect them.
People that do that's a bunch of jerk offs in my book, and
At least you boys don't do that.
Haunted location again ever. I don't believe, because regardless, what spirits you're dealing with, 99% of the time you're dealing with somebody's loved one, a grandmother, a mother, a child, a father, a brother. And they've took that journey that we have yet to take, and that demands respect. And if you can't show a spirit respect and show their home respect, then you're not going to show the living respect either, because it's easier to disrespect us, the living.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And that's how I feel about it. And I stand by that, and I will stand by that. And if I see someone, and that is a pet peeve of mine, if I see someone disrespecting spirit and I see it, I'm going to call them out on it.
Yeah.
You know, we're here. We do this for knowledge. I don't I don't go out and investigate these places and hang around with these spirits to prove that spirits exist. I don't go into a location with in mind that I need to remove a spirit and have them move on. That's not my job. That's none of my business. That's between them and whatever God they choose to believe in. That has nothing to do with me. I'm there to determine whether spirits are present, and if I do determine that they are, then to open a line of communication with them and try to establish that trust and to try to have a friendship with these spirits, because that was a theory of mine,
And
good to live.
along the way, document your journey as well, man. Document these things. You know, you're just documenting it and putting it out to people.
And you know what else bothers me too is people go in and try to get spirits to do tricks like they're circus animals, and that bothers me. And how couldn't, because how would I like somebody to treat my departed mother or my grandmother or my father or the people that I've loved has passed on? How would I like for someone to treat them that way? I wouldn't like it at all. And you best believe there would probably be some problems.
Yeah, you see, my sister knows that I like paranormal, and I've always wanted to do that sort of stuff. And the first thing she said to me when I filmed the Whispering Wall was, at that in particular time, I didn't say nothing on the video or about it at the time, but it was fairly recent at that point of time. Some guy jumped off that wall with his baby.
Oh, God almighty.
And she wanted me to do a fucking necrophonic on that. I'm like, no way, no chance. I ain't gonna disrespect people like that. Not when it's fresh.
Well, we have multiple spirits at this house that we live in, our house. And when all said and done, because we are going to move, the house is going to have to be sold. So we're not going to be able to stay here forever. But before that happens, I'm actually and have invited Kevin and Caleb, Kevin's custodian, ghost hunter, and Caleb, to come here and investigate this place, because we will not investigate where we live. We won't go to cemeteries where we have friends and loved ones buried. We won't do that. And there's several cemeteries around here that I have family and friends buried in. And
we will not ever go to.
Yeah, we won't do it. I'm trying to. I haven't really put much effort into it, and I'm gonna go ahead and just tell y'all. But I am trying to let us come in and investigate a funeral home that's really old and it's just recently closed down.
How you doing, Christina?
Hello, Christina.
That'll be cool. Funeral home.
Yeah. But the only
there's
thing
a lot of bodies that come in and out of them places.
Well, the thing about this funeral home is, unfortunately, being from a small town and stuff, I've had several family members that's had funerals and wakes there. One was actually was a very close family member, and his death was shocking and strictly accidental, of course, and then so yeah. But I want to get in there anyway, because that's been a long time ago. That was back in the 80s when that happened. But
I'd still go in there regardless, and do it anyway. You can respect them by hopefully not connecting with them. But
if they want,
there's other spirits there. Surely.
Yeah, we're not discriminative. We'll talk to any spirit that wants to communicate with us. And I also believe too that it's a demon. It's a demon. There are some places that there are demons in. And what's the name of that house?
Devil House?
No, the
Hinsdale.
Hinsdale House. I believe there is a demonic entity in that place. I won't mention any names, but I've seen all the proof I need to see to know that that place has a demonic entity there. And but we don't fool with demons either. If you got demon issues and stuff, then you need to contact somebody a little bit higher up in the ranks than we are, because we're not equipped to deal with that, and we're not putting ourselves in that situation for some views. There ain't no way in hell I would ever do that. That's
Hell
foolishness
no.
ever. It was
Hell
bad
no.
enough. It was bad enough that I've already had one spirit attachment and one spirit take an interest in me and mark me from the rotting house. Yeah.
Was that the one that attached itself to you?
No, that was the one that I got rid of when Tennessee Paranormal Sam was here in town, because he'll tell you, we were at the hospital with him investigating the abandoned hospital. I went out in the hallway. He was using the SLS camera, and everybody else had only had one mapped out. And when it got to me, I had two. And when I walked down into the hallway, it was already, the SLS was picking up a figure right outside the door in the hallway. And as soon as I walked out with them two stick figures on me, it was reaching out towards the top of my head. Like, I don't know if the spirit was trying to help me get rid of the spirit or trying to make it get off of me. But if Sam was here, you can ask him. He'll tell you he saw it. And
you never know. It could have been a double attachment.
I think it's on his video. He hasn't released that video yet, has he? The hospital video. I don't know if he has or not.
Is there such thing as a double attachment?
I had an attachment, and
yeah, but a double attachment, like two spirits attached to you.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, yes, I did. And one I picked up from the old cemetery that we go to. And unfortunately, the other one was sent to me by a rotten souled person, which are probably regretting they did that now, because I reversed the whole thing on them. And yes, I'm perfectly aware of who did it. And so anyway,
someone cursed you, bro?
Yeah, they did. And they put a hovering spirit over me, but the spirit was convinced to go back to where it came from, that, it didn't have no powers here. It couldn't stay here. And the other one, Tennessee Sam, was with me because I had to, on the way back from the hospital that night, we stopped at the old cemetery and I did a smudging ritual. And you could instantly tell, and I bound that spirit to the cemetery where he couldn't attach himself to anyone else and he couldn't leave the cemetery grounds. Sam was there. He witnessed the whole thing. He actually filmed it, and it corrupted his video, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy, man. Corrupted his video.
But listen, y'all ain't heard nothing yet. So we could tell that this spirit was pissed. Normally, when we're at this cemetery, you can hear the spirits. They'll walk right up to you. You can hear them come right up to you, and it's a really scary and spooky place. So we did a smudging ritual again, and this time, instead of the smoke from the sage wafting off into the air, it circled all three of us like thick smoke, and it just enveloped us and circled around us. And I swear to God, ask Sam. He'll tell you he was right there because he even said it.
Do you reckon that's energy doing that to the smoke, the sage?
Yep. So we got back here. Sam turned the SLS camera on, pointed at me, and I only had one. So I did get rid of him. If you have an attachment, you can get rid of them. They don't hold any power. I mean, they'll make your life miserable. They will.
That's crazy, man. I just can't believe someone cursed you, bro.
Oh, they did. They did, and
wow.
Found out about it.
I thought them sort of fucking rituals were illegal nowadays.
No, it's not illegal, but
the black magic and voodoo shit.
The problem is, it's like the old saying, what you do will be revisited on you tenfold. And people don't know that, I have friends other than the people you see here watches my channels
who do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and so, I went to them with it. They verified it, and they took care of it. And it's gone. It left me, and so that's what happens when you try to put that shit on me. I'll put right back on you with a quickness, and it'll be 10 times worse. Yeah. It gets back to you, because you know what they say: what comes around goes around. You know.
That's just insane, man. People doing that, bro.
So yep. So that's happened. I've had a hand put on my shoulder, and I could tell that it was a man's hand. I know exactly who it was. It was my buddy Paul. He's a dominant spirit at the Trivet Clinic. He's been there a long time. Paul's a real good guy. He was a real good guy in life. He's a real good guy now that he's crossed over, and he's really friendly. And he don't care much for children because he said that they get into stuff, they mess with stuff.
Yeah, I can believe that, man. I can relate to that.
I mean, that's what he said. What he said.
Yeah, no, and I can relate to that, man, because my kids do exactly the same thing. They get into everything.
I mean, I could tell y'all some stories. I could tell y'all some stories about some of the things that happened at the Trivet Clinic. And we've been to the Trivet Clinic 8 times, and we would get there and we would stay all night. Sometimes we would leave at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, we have experienced all kinds. The very first night we were there, we were in the basement and we heard pow, 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 3 knocks, loud.
Wow.
Maybe it was the owners had came back and wanted to tell us something, and were knocking on the door because they didn't want to walk in and scare the shit out of us. So I went up there.
Well, if they were knocking on the door, they sure as hell achieved that goal of scaring the shit out of us.
And it wasn't them. There was nobody there, nobody around. We've heard voices. We heard singing coming out of the basement. Look, we turned the light on. No, we turned the light off, and me and Hound walked out to the car, and we were out at the car for several minutes. And when we came back through the little walkway to where the Trivet Clinic is, the light was on. And we know for a fact that the light in the basement was off because I saw Hound cut it off with my own eyes and close the door. And when we went to go back in the basement, the light was on.
That's crazy, man. Hey.
Yeah, that place is 100% haunted. And I mean, there's several videos. I mean, go watch Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunters videos on it. And Urban Ghost.
Yeah, I like Kevin, man. I like Kevin. He's a good dude, man. I watch his channel a bit.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. We got a lot of respect for him, a whole lot. And you know,
he's got a great little channel, man. He does. Well, it's not little, but it's a good channel.
Yeah. But we just do what we do, man. And because look, when we started Wolf and Hound, the very first video we shot, we had just come up with the name. We had one camera and the necrophonic and cell phones. That is all we had. So we went there and we shot our very first video. We were so excited to come home and watch it and put it on this brand new channel we had just started. It was our very first video that was going on the channel. We went to watch it, and we couldn't use it. Half the time, I didn't even push the record button or the mic. So instead of getting frustrated and saying to hell with it, we loaded the car back up and we went right back there and reshot it. And that's the very first 3 videos you see on our channel.
That's awesome, man. Determination, bro.
And I went upstairs in see, there's the main house, and then there's what we call the mother-in-law suite.
Hey, Rick.
So I went up the stairs first because most RG would have went first, so I went first. And first thing I saw when I went up the stairs and rounded the corner was a whole bunch of blood on the side of the wall.
How you doing, Rick?
What's up, Rick? It's been a while since I've seen you, brother. So that was crazy, man. And like I said, we didn't have nobody to teach us that, you know, what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. We watched people like Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunter, and we watched, you know, these other investigators that were out here. We were watching them, and that's how we learned. But we really learned by going to the trivia clinic all those times, because those spirits taught us how to be ghost hunters, didn't they? They taught us how. And
That's
so
it. You learn from them, right?
that's why we don't feel the need to go back to the trivia clinic. I mean, maybe sometime in the future we might. Maybe, I don't know, but we feel like we've elevated from that location now. And we've been out doing our own thing, and here we are. This video tonight is our 375th video, and this will actually be, when this live's over, this will actually be 356, right? No.
One of those.
There's been some great videos in them times too, man.
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
386.
dude, we jumped in.
And that is including some fucking storm chasing videos too.
386.
386. This will be 380. No, 376.
No, 386. I'm looking at it.
All right, 386.
My next goal for video uploads is, what was it on the Tube Buddy? It was 175. 175 videos.
Yeah.
I'm not quite there yet, but that's the next goal. Milestone, as they say.
Well, like I said, man, I mean, all you guys can testify to it, man. We're churning out a video every week. We'll go out, shoot the video, and then, like, we'll go out Saturday night and shoot a video. We'll come home from that location. We'll sit down. We'll go over the footage. We'll see things for ourselves. We'll go to bed. We get up Sunday morning. We start working on putting the video together, export it, upload it, and set for premiere the very next night.
Sometimes that's Sunday night.
And man, we have put in a lot of work, man, and we are in places where there's lots of spirit activity all the time, a lot. And you might not believe so, but that does and can take a toll on you. And that's why we were going to take a little break from the paranormal and shoot a few other videos, but I don't think I want to take that break. I have other videos I can shoot, and I will shoot. Now, that'll be the break that we take. But I'm not going to quit shooting paranormal videos, because I honestly think that me and Hound are good, and we have this natural ability to connect with these spirits, and they want to connect with us. And I believe it's, hey, John, Spike, what's going on?
How you doing, Spike? What's happening, bro? Let's go.
So, and look, there's John Spike. He'll tell you, because I met him and Kevin and Caleb for the very first time, and we went to the Haunted House of Books, and we were really nervous, because y'all got to understand, at this time, man, we were having other YouTubers spread vicious lies about us, all because they were threatened of us, and for no more reason,
Success, bro.
Yeah, that we were growing past them, and it's sad too. It's sad.
How you doing, John Spike?
Look, now I go back and I look at these same people that did all that, and they had to buy subs. They had to buy subs, didn't they? Just to pass us, because they could not stand that we passed them. You know what? This ain't a competition, man. I don't understand. If you think this is a competition, and then you're wrong. You're doing it for wrong reasons, man. And we do it for the spirits. Everything that we got as far as Wolf and Hound, man, we would not have had if it wasn't for the spirits' eagerness and willingness to even give us the time of day. And
that's the one.
Yeah, and so we are grateful to them. We will always be grateful to them, and we show our appreciation to them by showing them respect. Where we go, if this place could be a documented horrible haunted house where the spirits can be mean, we're still going to roll in there. We're still going to establish ourselves with that same respect that we give everyone else.
Do to us.
Yeah, I mean, there's a line now, but
yeah, there's a line, but
like I said, things happen. If you do this, you assume the risk of it. To really, if you think about it, man, you go creeping around in these abandoned houses out in the middle of nowhere. You don't know what could happen. There's always a risk, man. You know.
Yeah, you're truly stepping into the unknown, aren't you?
Yeah, you are, and especially when you do it by yourself at a location like that. That place
The
is,
scare factor's up there a bit more by yourself, isn't it?
and there's not a lot of places left in this old world like that abandoned farmhouse in the woods. There's just not, and that for whatever reason, that place has stood the test of time and is still standing up. And there's a lot wrong with it now that wasn't wrong with it 13 years ago. And
Hell
so,
yeah, John Spike. Who you going to see?
what do you think?
I'm just happy I can do night videos now.
Yeah, we actually got a concert too in May, but we're going to go to Maryland to see this concert.
I can do a night video now. My phone goes in the middle there. My phone
Right.
goes in there. Got a fill light here, man. It's pretty damn bright.
Hell
And
yeah.
I got a spare camera up here, man. I keep rolling as well, 4K one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
waterproof. I can dunk it underwater and shit.
Yeah.
So like there'll be 2 cameras total running on this and a fill light. And,
Yeah, you
you
can
know.
do jumps now and film it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
awesome, John.
Yeah, who are we going to see again? Halloween.
Oh,
and,
we're gonna go
Looking
see
forward to using that one for the first time.
and Hammerfall.
Yeah, we're going to see Halloween and Hammerfall.
And if there, I'm not sure if there is actually another band playing
Yeah, we don't
besides
know.
that. I'm not sure yet.
But we're going to get the tickets at the first of the year, so we'll already have them. So, we could, what we could do? We could give the money to Lost for Words, and she could get the tickets and just hold
Yeah,
on. to them.
that's
Well,
what
she's
I
going
was
with us
planning on
Yeah,
doing. Yeah, because she knows a lot more about.
yeah, she
that
knows
than I
more
do.
about it, so we'll just give her the money to do that if she wants to. Of course, I haven't asked her yet. So.
Oh, I think she's pretty set on wanting to go to this concert.
Yeah.
Just because it's Hammerfall.
And then, of course, I don't know if I should say anything or not.
Nope, don't.
No, I'm going to because I haven't been told not to. So,
You just was.
yeah, we
Yeah,
will
he just
be.
was.
We actually will be going to Florida in the 1st of June, and we are taking part in an investigation at the May Springer House. And I won't go into
that'll be killer, bro.
other than that. I won't mention any names of the other participants.
Well, there goes the surprise, Wolf.
And well, hell, man, that's 6 months away. They'll forget about that shit by then. And so that's going to be pretty cool. Most of you know what the May Springer House is. If not, they made a couple of documentaries. Some big YouTubers have been there. I suggest you go look it up. We did.
Apparently has the spirit there known as Mr. Nasty.
Yeah, Mr. Nasty. He stays upstairs in the
Yes.
attic room.
I want some time with him.
Yeah,
I want some alone time with Mr. Nasty.
yeah.
It's Mr. Nasty time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Nasty might kick your ass.
Yeah, no. By the time I come out of there,
I need
it's
some more
gonna
coffee,
be
man.
like you're gonna hear the theme song. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Mr. Nasty.
He's Mr. Nasty. He loves me to the end.
Last time I heard Mr. Nasty, man, was the name Mr. Nasty. That was in the Friday movie, man. Friday after next, I reckon.
You bumped my foot.
I didn't bump nothing.
Yeah, you did. I went to step over and you bumped my foot and jostled me.
Oh, nice, Wolf. And nice.
Please
All
let
over
me-
everything. All over the new cat balls.
Oh,
That's a big ass can of drink you got there, Wolf.
yeah, it's coffee. Hound bumped my foot, made me spill a little bit, and he's bitching at me.
No, you poked your foot on the corner of
That's a huge can, man.
So anyway, that's it. And so I just wanted to talk about some of the stuff that went on in that premiere. Yeah, man, it was freaky. It was crazy. One minute it would be really cold. The next minute it would be comfortable. And if you remember in the video, man, I was talking about my hands were really cold. And so Hound messaged me and said, "Hey, man, I didn't know if you knew, but your hour has been up." And so I was going to go in the front room and investigate, but I figured, I wasn't going to push my luck, and I wished I would have.
Oh, you should have, man. You should have.
Yeah, he did, Adrian.
I did not.
He's always abusing me.
No.
Just elderly abuse. I don't feel safe in my own home. I
Keep
need
on.
help.
Keep on, Wolf.
I need help.
That's it. This is about to turn into a hate stream really fast.
I really need to.
Oh, see what you did with your stuff and your things you made.
Hey, well, we'll see you later, John Spike.
Later, John.
Maybe at some point, man, we can get up video or something. Laura Lee got to see me in my underwear. I think she went to bed though. So.
Yeah, she's not here anymore.
Yeah, she's not here.
She'll
anymore.
be getting stuffed.
Yeah, I'm only going to stuff
boxes.
one half of her and let her other half kind of just sag and hang.
Oh yeah, she fell asleep on a live stream last night.
Yeah.
She'll be leaning all the time.
Huh.
She won't ever have.
So, what y'all think about the music on the entrance video?
The music was good, man. I think.
And now you got to see what the farmhouse actually looks like on the outside, because that side of the house is something y'all don't ever see. Now, you usually see out that window, but it's dark when we're inside. But we wanted to put something that fit with that, with the feel of the video. So we, and we do heavy metal and we do metal music on our videos. We've done some cool ass rap, like when we did one of the Forgotten House videos, we put a cool ass rap song on it. And when we did Brushy Mountain Prison, we put a rap song about being locked up, and that was pretty good. So, and if you haven't yet, and you haven't watched Hounds live from yesterday, you should go back and watch it, because then you'll actually get to see exactly where the farmhouse is out there, how far it is from our house. You'll see what's all around it. So when I tell you, man, it's isolated in the woods, man, I am not kidding you.
I watched it. I had to rewatch it.
You should be.
Yeah.
Just pardon of.
No, I did watch it. I rewatched it. Like I wasn't there on the live, but I rewatched it.
Well, just for a
and left a comment and liked.
It started us sideways.
Yeah, it did start out sideways.
Yeah, it did start off sideways, and you're like, "Are we sideways?"
That added some charm, because you never know what you'll get with Wolf and Hound.
Yeah, I was turning my phone over for some reason. It was just not wanting to cooperate.
Yeah, it's flipping between portrait and landscape.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful country out there, especially in the spring when all the trees are starting to bud and the stuff's out and the trees are blooming. It's really
I can't wait for my trees to start budding, bro.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be budding for a while. Hell, we done lost all our leaves damn near around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adrian, if you have Facebook, man, shoot me a friend request. It's Wolf and Hound, H.A.E. That's the Wolf and Hound Facebook. So, yeah, but going back to Kevin, Kevin was one of the very first videos we watched when we were going to investigate the abandoned mansion. And the first one we watched was really crazy. The second one we watched was Kevin, and then we started watching his videos because we said he was cool. So we watched a couple. Then we watched the one of the Devil's Tramping Ground. That was absolutely awesome. That video was awesome.
Yeah, that was spooky.
And I would comment on his stuff. And one day, man, I got a comment on one of our videos. It was from Kevin, the Custodian Ghost Hunter, and he says, "Hey Wolf, I'm trying to get a hold of you. What's your messenger?" And so I sent it to him, and he shot me a message. And he asked me, would we be interested in video collabing with him? And I was like, hell to the fuck yeah. But I didn't say it like that, but that's what I was thinking, you know. I was like, yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
And let me tell y'all something. When those guys rolled up and we met them for the first time, they rolled up and saw us waiting there. They were waving and stuff. They treated us like they had known us and they just ain't seen us in a while. And so I got a lot of respect. I love investigating with Kevin and Caleb. Those two guys are an awesome team. You know, Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration, Rob and Kate, man, I loved my time with those guys. They're awesome.
Good night, Bluegrass.
Night, Bluegrass.
You know,
Have a good one, mate.
and these other folks that, you know, like Sam and Jess, you know, those guys just got what, 60K? And you know, and I've talked to them a few times. They're really cool. Epic Paranormal. He's another guy that I would like to meet and maybe at least shoot a video from and learn something. These are the kind of folks that Wolf and Hound are trying to get to notice us. And because we want to go the distance with this, you know what I'm saying? We have goals, man. We do. And if I'm going to do it, man, I want to go the distance with it. You know, I want
Go
to have
all the way, brother. All the way to the goddamn top.
I want to have videos on Amazon Prime. I have a magazine back here. It's ghost hunting. It's a ghost hunting magazine. And one day, man, me and Hound's gonna have an article about us in this magazine. I'm telling you, we will. And of course, you know, then we're going to launch the Wolf and Hound coffee line. That's a pretty big deal. And then we'll get LCC.
He is upstairs sleeping, Rick.
Yeah, Kitty's upstairs. He'll be rambunctious tonight while everybody else is trying to sleep. He's a little ham sandwich for sure. I went up there. Where's Ghost Kitty? Where's Ghost Kitty? And I heard meow out. He was up under Hound's blankets and he came out.
That's probably where he is now.
Yeah, so yeah, I know we will, man. You know, and
to find my cat, man, I need to listen out for a little bell that dings, man, on his collar.
Yeah, we don't put no, but we tried to put a bell on Kitty one time, and she protested it the whole time she had it on. In the middle of the night, she would hit it and make it ring and wake everybody up, and I finally just took it off of her. I couldn't stand it no more.
Oh, this one's only a little tiny little one, man. It's got like the littlest ring, but
yeah,
you can only hear it faintly, man, at times, and it's like, where the fuck are you?
Well, I'll tell you, Ghost Kitty is Ghosty Kitty's getting bigger. I'll say that. I don't know if Hound went upstairs, so I don't know if he went to get him to bring him down here so y'all can see him. But maybe. I don't know. I'm fixing to check Oh, our new video is at 104 views already. That's pretty good.
That is good, bro.
That's pretty good.
He's on there good now.
104. Oh, I thought you'd bring him in there.
No.
Look at 104 views, dude.
Yeah.
And 10 comments. Let's see. I got a comment on here from
Joshua.
Jenna. She said she'd be there. Got one from Bluegrass. Got one from Joshua Cole. He said he couldn't wait. I got a new comment just came in from David Wingman. And got another one from Fawn. A couple from Fawn. Barrett Solo. Paula Jones.
Damn,
and Geeked Up.
Hit an hour already.
And Geeked Up. Man, I was really surprised to see Geeked Up tonight. It's been a long time.
I haven't seen him for a long time, bro. Long time. He used to jump up on your panels and do them funny sound effects.
Yeah, he did, man. We had a good time, but yeah.
Yeah, been a long time, bro. Since
Literally, look, have we done really hit an hour already?
Yeah, we have. So I guess now that we're at this hour mark and we know it's Sunday night, y'all probably have other things you want to do. So we're going to conclude this live. And I wanted to tell you, thank y'all for watching our stuff, man. And we do what we do, man, because we want to make you guys happy. We know you like watching honest and truthful stuff. And so that's what we're always going to bring you. And we won't ever bring you no bullshit.
Nope.
Because the day that we have to fake stuff or
I'm
we have
hanging up
to
the
buy
camera.
subs is the day that we'll hang the cameras up and never do it again. That's a promise. But we like doing it for you, and you guys are worth it to us. Plus, we have a lot of fun doing it. And I mean, right here in our little area, man, we're like celebrities. You know, we have people come up and talk about, aren't you Wolf and Hound? And we're like, yeah, we're Wolf and Hound. And I've had people take pictures of us.
Or want to get pictures of us with their dog.
Yeah. And so it's pretty good. I don't know if we have a Wolf and Hound straight out of hell cow. Maybe that is something Hound can look into and see if we can't get done.
I'll see what I can do if we don't have one.
Yeah, if we don't have one, he'll see what he can do. What's up, Diddles? Good to see
how
you.
you doing, Diddles? Good night, Fawn.
So I guess with that being said, I hope everybody has a good night, and whatever you do tomorrow, I hope you are good at doing it. So,
Much love to everybody in chat, man. Good to see everybody.
Yep.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Hound's premiere, guys.
And don't
It was
forget,
extended out a little bit for some reason, but it's all good.
Yeah, that
next
was
week.
weird.
Yeah, that was weird, but like I said, we decided to just freaking leave it. You know.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? You know what I'm saying? And so we're not going to bother it because we don't edit our videos, and that would be editing it, and it's something that happened, so we feel like it
How you
was.
doing, David?
What's up, David? I just actually saw your comment. But check this out though. Now, next weekend, if the weather permits, because this will be more or less an outside investigation, we will be coming to you from a brand new location, a place that we haven't been to before. We have another place that we're going to go check out. You know,
Hey,
that
woodland creature.
top of the hill. We're going to go check that out during the daytime, see if we can actually get in there and it be safe to do an investigation.
What's up, woodland creature?
What's up, woodland creatures? Yeah, unfortunately, you're a little late.
Little tardy to the party.
Yeah, we were just discussing tonight's premiere and the things that happened and discussing other things. But I want to say this before we go. It was a damn shame what happened in Colorado at that nightclub. Regardless whether those people lived a certain lifestyle or not, or whatever the issue was, nobody had a right to go in there and extinguish their lives. And that's what happened last night. A gunman went in and opened fire and hurt a lot of people and killed people. They actually got him, so he has been taken into custody, so he will pay for what he's done.
Yeah, but
so I like
they're treating the suspect at a local hospital.
Yeah, they're treating the suspect at a local hospital, so I don't know what happened to him.
So I'm wondering if he tried to shoot, well, I'm not going to say if they tried to shoot the police. And
I don't know, though. What I heard earlier was, though, it was a couple people in the bar that actually got a hold of him and was able to stop him. So I don't know if one of those people had a gun on him and was able to return fire and take him out.
People need to put the gun down, man, and keep it real.
Yeah, no shit, man. I mean, why are you going to hurt people?
Too much violence in the world, man. Way too much violence in the world.
I mean, if you got a problem
Put
with
the
something,
fucking gun down.
you know, wait till they come outside and throw them hands. You know, why would you go in and intentionally hurt people that's never done a damn thing to you, that's just living their life? Is beyond me. And that's why most of the time I'd rather just deal with spirits than I would, because I know, at least I know where I stand with spirits in the spirit world. I know where I stand, and with humans, not so much. So anyway, I just want to give my condolences to those who lost their lives, and we pray for continual
Good
healing.
man, brother Wolf. Good man.
And you know, and so the hearts of Wolf and Hound go out to all those people and their families.
Mhm.
So with that being said, we are out. Brother Ben, good
Much
to see you.
love, guys. Yeah, you too, Wolf and Hound. Thanks for having me up.
Joshua, Adrian, David, Diddles, Florona. I guess I always say her name wrong. That's why I try not to say it. I'm going to have to give her a nickname.
Have a good night, everyone in chat. Diddles, Joshua, Adrian, Fauna, Ricky, everyone else that joined.
Ricky, it was good to see you. So, yeah.
Diddles.
Yeah, Woodland Creature. We'll see you later. Fawn. Yeah, we can't forget Fawn, damn it.
Joshua.
Josh said Joshua. I believe that was everybody.
And
so anyway, my ass is hungry, so I'm ready to eat something and watch something before I go to bed.
That's the one.
I may or may not have to work tomorrow. I don't know. I'm supposed to be working every other Mondays, and I worked 2 Mondays in a row. So I told them that I needed to have this Monday off. I have things around here that I need to do.
Don't forget to give the Carolina boys a page a visit too, guys.
Oh yeah, make sure you do that. I know it's been slow. We haven't posted any new train videos since my mother got sick and passed away in June. But we are going, and I just haven't had time, man. I work a full-time job. I try to keep Wolf and Hound afloat, and I don't have time to go sit by the train tracks. And but I am going to make time. So if you would please just go and you can subscribe to that channel. It's the Carolina Boy Rail Fans. It's our second YouTube channel. And you can see we do have some content on there, a good bit actually. And y'all can go check that out. It's all about freight trains and
all trains, guys. So jump on the train and ride them rails, choo choo, with the Wolf and Hound.
We actually have a Norfolk Southern freight train that was sent to us by Vegas Paranormal from Arizona, and the backdrop behind that train is simply beautiful. And it's high desert mountains and stuff. It's fucking beautiful. So anyway, we are out.
Yep.
So good night to everyone. And
much love, guys. Peace.
For life.
Peace.
Peace.
And we
are out. Wow, that was a